I feel it.
Yo,
I feel it.
respect, bro,
Oh,
respect. Yo, but obviously, man, football is back, man. Obviously had the Steelers playing again
yeah.
past, day or two ago, and yeah, a
They
lot of
came out
info,
like I
man.
said though.
You seen
You
it,
remember
bro?
I said
Facts,
that you're
bro.
like, oh, I don't
Facts.
like that. I'm like,
Facts.
hey, they came out hot. They
They
came out hot.
did. You could tell
Yeah,
like the energy was there to me, man. Obviously I was at the stadium and stuff like that, but it was one of those things where the Steelers, when you talk about matching energy, the
yeah,
Steelers came out with their energy up here.
yeah.
I thought the Bills were flat, man. Warm ups flat, starting out the series flat, and it was just like, man, the Steelers was not playing any games. But when you talk about this particular group, that's the type of energy you want to see, man,
I
because they're
feel
a
like
young girl, you know.
I feel like this group. That's what you're gonna get with this group, like that
Mm-hmm.
young, sparky energy in a sense. Like we
Yeah,
coming to prove it every week.
yeah,
I can see the Bills not being like a because the Bills are that's a team that's had success. That's a team that's
mm-hmm.
kind of made some runs. So you could see them kind of being like I could see the preseason especially being like, all right,
Yeah,
it's just let's get warm, let's get going a little bit,
yeah.
you know.
Which is a different context too, man. Just talk
Mhm.
about that a little bit, man. That difference between the group that is trying to prove, that
Yeah,
they can when they are like that versus the team that has already had a lot of success and just that mentality because you've been a part of both of them things, man.
yeah, it's just different, you know. When you that young, not to say that you're not hungry when you've had success, but when you that young, hungry, nobody has believed in you. You know what I mean? You have no per se expectation. It's a little bit different. It's more like, man, we coming to prove this every time we step on this field. Like
Mm-hmm.
every single time you see me, you know what you about to get, and it feel like that. Like that's the
Yeah,
energy that Steeler feels right now. It's like every time you see me, you know you getting this. Especially early, you know you're not gonna have a whole bunch of drives and everything.
yeah.
So it's like, man, let's start hot. Like you know what we coming to do. It's like
Facts
when
though.
you're
Facts.
you're a team that's tasted it. You know you've been a game away from the Super Bowl. That preseason is more like, all right, man, let's get this thing going. Like you know, let's do what we got to do, and let's kind of let's find
Hey, what
some
they say?
success.
What they say? Stay healthy, man. Just get out of here
Yeah,
healthy,
let's
bro.
just get out of here.
Just get out of here healthy,
Just get
man.
out of here. It's a little bit different. It's like let's really just get out of here. Let's do what we got to
I
do.
swear, bro. I
We'll
swear.
take some little success. Like, that was a good drive we had,
Yeah,
man. We didn't score, but I like our timing. I'm
yeah.
cool. I'm
We was
cool. Like,
clean. We was cool with the
yeah,
communication, man. We was clean with the mechanics and everything. We ain't got
yeah.
to do all that right now. We'll
I'm
coach it up and
cool.
scheme it up later. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. I like how we handled that one situation. We all right. I'm cool. That's enough.
Yo, yo.
So, it's
Hey,
just
hey,
different.
but it's funny, man. I was saying to myself that preseason games are kind of like the equivalent of like scrimmages back in the day for us,
Mhm.
where you're gonna work some game situations. You never know or everybody's energy out there because, like you said, some people understand that this isn't the regular season. And then when you talk about just the monetization element of it, I mean, we know what you get paid in the preseason compared to what some of them dudes, get for a game check in the regular season. All of
Right.
that type of stuff is at play. That's the human element of it. But, when you're going on here, and I felt like as a defender, man, I'm watching a couple of the series and I'm like, yeah, you don't hate this touchdown right here. But
Yeah,
two plays before that is the one that you really wanted to talk about. Two plays before,
yeah,
you're like, yo, that was the fit that we've been working on. You ran
yeah.
that right, but you fit it wrong. I don't care about the touchdown pass, man. We'll get man. Hey, we'll get that. We scheme that
We'll
up on
get,
third down. We'll do something for that. But
yeah,
this right here, this is the one we needed to be better at.
yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the vibe I was getting with it though, man.
And we not running all our coverages right now. Like that one
Oh, you,
coverage
you
might
know
be
you
good
can't show
against
nothing
this.
right now. Yeah, we ain't showing all
But
that right now.
but at the same time, I will say this: I thought Kenny looked good. I give him that. I
Yeah.
thought he's got the system rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I thought he looked good. I thought
Yeah.
I thought the throw. So the touchdown with Warren when he broke it down the
Mm-hmm.
sideline. I thought that was pretty. But what you got to look at is before that third down that he picked up with Allen Robinson. I
Mm-hmm.
thought that was like a big.
Yeah.
Okay, you see that? Like that's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
That
this
was
is
a
a
big
big
boy
play.
throw.
This is
We
a big
needed
boy
that.
throw. This is
Yeah.
a big boy moment. Pick
Mm-hmm.
up this first down. Like I thought that was that to me that was the most impressive of his night. Like all right, this is
Yeah.
a big third down, and this is
Yeah.
against the Warriors. Let me see what you do on this one. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that, man. And for me, I just loved not just how Kenny looked in terms of command of the offense, but even the aggressiveness, right? We've talked about some of the knock on Kenny last season was his hesitancy to take shots down the middle of the field, his hesitancy at times to just take deeper shots. And, to be able to see them versus that Tampa 2 look right there, and you're getting both of those things. You're getting him taking a shot, and he's also taking it down the middle of the field, hitting his tight end, who we feel, in terms of Pat Fry move, we're like, man, he's been very productive, but we think he can be even more productive just based on his skill set. He just needs more targets and more usage. So to see that, I was really intrigued by that. And then for Pat, man, just confirming the stuff that we know he's capable of when he's healthy. He can go up and make them combat catches. He can stretch a defense. He's very athletic, even dating back this time at Penn State. So it was good to see that continues to roll in year 2 for him now.
Yeah, I feel like he's never been a knock of like, can he get it done?
Yeah.
It's never been can he get it done. Like, it's just more like getting it done, Yeah. I love how Steeler Nation embraces him, though. Like the modern day Heath. Like, I like how it is. I like that. Yeah. I like that he has that. Like, I think that gotta give a little bit more flow. I can see that little chemistry a little bit. Like, I think I can see that. You can see that chemistry heat up a little bit.
Facts. Yeah. Hey, look, because I'm thinking to myself as a backer, you're like, that's the one that you don't want him to have the chemistry with, because that could be a little bit of an
That's
issue.
the dangerous one.
Yeah, I'm like Darnell, Gentry, Connors, like, they're different, but you could deal with that to an extent. I was like, Pat, that's the one that could really like hurt you in these games from the route running stuff. Heck yeah.
That can hurt you. That can hurt you. I can slide in there. That picks up those 37s. That can hurt you.
Hey, look, they trying to draft them in the first and second round every year nowadays, man.
Those are weapons, especially
absolutely, bro.
With this new football, this basketball on grass style.
Yeah,
those guys are bigger than the linebacker. They're more athletic than the linebacker.
Yeah, like, they look like power forwards out there.
Power forwards, that can shoot.
Like facts, that. Bro. Say you're stretch for it. Swear, bro. Swear. But what were your thoughts, though, on the running game, though, man? I heard you bring up Jaylen Warren. Obviously, we saw him with the explosive 62-yarder, man. What was your thoughts on that, man?
I love that. I love a home run hitter. When you can make that one cut and ride down that sideline, because that was a home run. Like, those are when you define home run hitters. Can you finish that run? Yeah. Can you finish it? Because you still got
around the safety, put the safety on hamstring alert. Like, I need all that. Yeah.
And a lot of people can't finish that run. I thought that was real impressive. I thought they ran the ball all right. I thought that was the big run of the day for the most part. Like, it wasn't like they were just gashing him. It wasn't that. I thought the Bills was pretty sound defensively. They just, that was a good run. But
without a doubt,
So to me, when I watched the game, and not to be, but I thought the first team moved the ball very well. I thought they moved the ball extremely well.
Let's talk about it, baby. Talk man. What's up? What's up?
I thought they was efficient. I thought they were very efficient. A ton of flags. A ton of flags. It was a nasty game. It was a ton of flags. Yeah. So a lot of stuff that you've seen, like they get a stop, and then it'd be that flag come to get a new set of first downs. You get a new drive on it. But I thought the first team moved the ball really well. I didn't think Mitch moved the ball extremely well. I thought they were really stagnant when he got in there. I didn't see but I thought they got a ton of flags. So it made it feel as though
it kept it moving.
The ball was moving. But I didn't think the ball was really moving over there. I thought 28 ran good. He was kind of you can see I like him because you can see he's a block away from him.
He is though.
Are
you talking about Greg? Or no, 2-6 or 2-6 or 38?
2-6.
Yeah, McFarland. Yeah, McFarland. Yeah, he got that burst on him, bro.
Yeah, he's a block away from him. Out of here. Like, I'm out of here. You can see it at all times, and he's dangerous. He's dangerous. I think he's a weapon. I would like to see them get him in the mix a little bit more this year. He's dangerous. He's a Tavon type. Like, he's those.
No facts. One of the things that's exciting about McFarland is this, man. We drafted him in the 4th 2 years ago. He got hurt. It was either his first or second year he was dealing with an injury. He was kind of in and out of it. Played a little bit last season, but still, wasn't all the way right in terms of, coming out of camp. But now this is like him putting it all together, him completely healthy, full off season, training camp. And I do think it's actually starting to show in terms of his patience as a runner and just his understanding of, I don't have to be the fastest guy going left and right, but if I could put my foot in the ground when it's the timing is right, they can't do this with me. Yeah. A lot of people could do this, but they can't go here with me. And that's the thing I think that for him, he's really started to settle into this year for him, man.
Yeah, I think you might see him break one in a second. Because you can see he got a couple runs where it's like, you a step away from being out of it, you know? So, I like it. I like their offense. I like what they're trying to do. Yeah. Like I said, I was happy to see Allen Robinson get that catch because I'm kind of
yeah.
But I think I think that's his role though. You'll see him. He'll stab you on a third down, 3rd and 6. He'll come.
And you know he's silky smooth too, man. He went right into that joint. Like that's what he do, man. Facts.
But the defense looked good.
I'm about to say, can we talk about the guys? Can we talk about the guys? You know what I'm saying? Like I want to start right at inside linebacker. Can we start on that side? Can we talk them dudes real quick, man?
I thought they got their hands on a couple balls. Like I thought they was getting downhill. Yeah. I love Quan. I like Quan. I like him.
Quan, fire, bro. Tell me.
I think it fits.
Hey, and I don't know if you saw, but he was definitely the one like calling the D and setting everything, man. Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah. You see that? But he looked like he's running. Yeah, he look like he out there running. He looks like a still a linebacker running, hitting.
Facts, bro. Facts.
I don't know. I thought it looked good. I thought the safeties look good. They're coming down. Yeah. So I love that. Herbert. What's his name?
Herbert, Mark Robinson.
Herbert. No.
Oh, you talking about outside?
Yeah. I like
Herbert and Golden.
Herbert and Golden. I like that combination that they had going out there. I thought they was getting home. I like Herbert. I like Herbert.
Like Herbert was cooking. I thought first game I had some questions in terms of the matchup, but nah, man, he beat Deion Dawkins clean. I saw that, and it's not beating it on no fluky stuff. It's beating it with like legit moves that translate. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like watching him, I'm like, yo, he.
But he got some
stuff.
A
lot of boxes.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Boxes, like you can see it. Like he got that. Like that's gonna be the same all the time. Like that fastball is a fastball.
Okay, I would say that's a legit fastball, bro.
Yeah, that's
like
fastball.
He has a legit one, bro.
Yeah. Like Javonte Davis. Like at first, when he was knocking people out, you like, that
is it like, real? No, and then it's like, oh no, that's real, bro. That's real.
Yeah, that's a real fastball. Like, so
he got a platinum first step. And
I like the 4. I ain't gonna lie, I like the 4. Like the 4 is hot.
Oh, facts, bro. But think about the depth with this though, bro. Like in terms
of
you got TJ Highsmith to start you out. Then when that comes off, Herbert going crazy, Golden going crazy, like that type of depth. And it's not the contrast of we're going from pass rushers to run stoppers. Because typically that's how it is, right? You'll have your elite dudes that can rush, but then the next group, they just don't rush like that. They're better at stopping the run. But with Marcus and with young Herbig, both of them dudes cannot just play the run, but they can also rush the passer and win one-on-ones, which we know at this level, that's the name of the game. You got to be able to win your one-on-one. I'm not trying to scheme you completely to come open free. I'm trying to get you a one-on-one. Beat this dude in this matchup right here. And both of them dudes, man, have been showing that they can get that done. So, you know, when you talk about that particular, like, position group, man, outside linebacker, man, I'm feeling great about it now.
Yeah, it's humming. It's humming. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you get you in 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 can be
it's a wrap, bro.
It can be a long day. It can be a long day.
They can come at you from so many ways, and that doesn't even include Cam, Larry Ogunjobi, DeMarvin Leal, you know, the dudes on the inside of the D-line. Them dudes could win too. It's just like, man, the way that this group is now, defensively, I think that they can go as far as they need to go with just the defensive personnel now that we've got this linebacker situation cleared up, because I feel great about our inside linebackers now, man.
Yeah.
But even with like the corner situation, I'm just like, the way this pass rush is, how aggressive it is, and how you're not gonna have all day to be just sitting back there throwing it. I just think it makes it a lot easier on them dudes in the back end, man.
I think they're still. So I think the whole of the defense is still that inside weak side. Like I think I feel like Quan's kind of been playing more like he's playing the Mac, and I think he'll get more in the Mac. He feels like he's been the Mo more to me. But I just feel like they get attacked in a sense like that backside slants, those backside, you know, like it looks like that's where they get attacked right now. They're looking for that cover guy. So I think you'll start to see one of them safeties move down the linebacker in a second. Like, on that third down, I think you'll see it. I think what they've been trying, because you can see they ain't even done no real packagey yet.
Yeah,
they
just up
real,
front winning right now. Just
let me see what you got. But you know that's Coach Tomlin's way. Like I'm not no pick and rolls, none of that in the front in the beginning. No help.
1-on-1.
Yeah, everybody's got their 1-on-1. Let's see what y'all do. Everybody win your 1-on-1 from top to bottom.
Because I can scheme it up for anybody in season.
Yeah.
But I need to know, can you win 1-on-1 matchups? Can you cover this dude? Can you beat this dude? Can you block him? Can you know what I'm saying, beat him in the pass rush? Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I think they got a nice weapon. Like they got a good team over here. You can see it. Like
I swear.
They got a good little team. They look and they're playing Steeler football. Like it looks aggressive. You know, they're winning on special teams right now. They had a good day on special teams.
You seen they had the big return, Calvin Austin. Continues to look fast in the stadium, bro. I thought he was going to house it. I'm low-key mad he got tackled, bro.
I didn't think he was going to. I thought he was, man, he's rolling.
He was rolling, bro. He was rolling. I was like, yo, he's going to the crib, bro. He's going to the crib. When that thing went north and south, I said, oh, it's so right. TG, you been out there when something go north and south for a punt. Man. You know that feel different. You like, hold on, bro, that's coming the wrong way, man. Wait a minute now.
Coming at us.
Yeah, that ain't supposed. It's supposed to be sideline to sideline. This is that ain't what that ain't what you want.
I thought it was good. You know, I think that's a big element like people forget about. But you can win games off them special teams. Yeah, I swear you can win games off the special teams.
I mean, you know the statistic. Shoot, you get you a return touchdown, you get you a block in the kicking game, man, your chances of winning go up 70-80%, man. Absolutely. And shoot, low key, they almost had. We call it the Rosie Knicks, man. My man Killer Bruce coming off the edge, low key tipped it. You know what I mean? Taking the wing back. You know how it is in the preseason. You catch a dude that he ain't really like that. Yeah. Dog walked him back. I said, oh Lord. I said, we done seen this story before. Yep.
You know, the special teams in preseason is it's usually pretty tough because you might be a dude that's been playing about 10 plays straight. Now you got to go cover a punt. You might
special teams, bro. It ain't for the week out there, bro. Swear it ain't for the week.
You try to make that team, and you covering punts, you covering kicks. It could be a long day.
Facts. They be tired as heck. Like, man, what are we doing out here?
What are we doing?
Coach don't care. Coach should hit you with you look kind of slow on this coverage right here. I'm like, bro, it's the fourth quarter. I done came off a 7-play drive. Like, bro.
I just passed it for the last 6 foot. And I'm gassed.
Hey, bro, that's how that be, though, man. Without a doubt, man. But no, as a whole, though, I definitely thought it was, like I said, a really good performance, though, man. By the Steelers, man. Doing what they needed to do. Take care of business. It doesn't matter what the other team might have on their mind. You control what you can control, you know, and that's definitely the takeaway that I had with that thing, man. Yeah. But shoot, I did want to ask you though, man. How'd you feel about young Mason, man?
Mason, I thought Mason played all right. I just didn't think the ball moved after the first team had the ball. You know, I thought everything after that just seemed a little bit like it wasn't smooth. It was a ton of penalties.
I felt like the whole second and third quarter, bro, was penalty. I looked up at one time. I think the joint said 1st and 34. I was like, yo, how do you even get to 1st and 34, bro? I didn't even know the math on that one, bro. But it was just that much in terms of the penalties. But that's also a part of it, you know, in terms of cleaning up the mechanics on both sides. It's not, you know, just one side. But
remember that one job the Bills had a goal line stop. They had a goal line stand. They were down there about 8-9 plays. And that's when Connor Hayward ended up scoring.
Because he had the penalty. Stop that penalty. Yeah,
penalty. And I'm a defensive guy. I thought that Connor Hayward was a push-off. But I'm like, it's tough. Like, it's tough to,
chill, bro. You know, I'm not allowed this week. You know, when it comes to that game, I can't contest any call. I just got to say it is what it is. Because they gonna hit me with the you bias. You know how it is, bro. But I'm with you, though, TJ. I'm like,
it's tough for defense. They threw all the flags.
What is that, bruh?
That's tough.
I'm like...
He threw him all the way to... That's tough. That's tough. I'd have been mad. I'd have been mad.
In the comment section, just remember, that was the full blood saying that, all right?
Nah,
it wasn't me. The full blood.
I'm not being biased. I thought
I felt it. I for a fact felt that, bro. But I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I ain't doing it. But yeah.
I mean, you just don't want false positives, you know. But at the end of the day, it's you just don't want false positives. Like, you know, you don't want to feel like it's doing more than it's doing. Like, it's still a lot of improvement to do on both sides. So it's kind of like, I thought it was one of
that false confidence, it could hurt you, really. You know, you go in that season thinking that this is a guy that wins like that consistently, or this is a guy that is a matchup or mismatch. And when it comes to, you know, time for that to really, you know, the real stuff out there, you're like, oh, nah, they ain't like that, you know?
Like, JPJ's pick, I thought it was a nice play. Beautiful play. Jammed to the sideline.
Swat, sink back, all that.
Bat, I don't know. I'm not sure what he was looking at, but I love the pick. I love the play. Like,
I'm with you. He said, I don't know what he was looking at. It's like, yo.
But that's the league, though. You know, you got to catch the ones they throw to you.
Because on occasion they will. On occasion they will throw it to you.
Yeah,
Facts, bro.
You got to catch the ones they throw to you. So I like that he caught it. I like you guys look at the little details. He caught it. Did something like smooth, and it felt. Good.
Shoot, multiple picks in the game too, man. If you think about it, you know, like the way they were able defensively to get the turnover, especially in that second, third group. I did like that part. I was like, you know, to just see young dudes in stadiums and actually carrying it over from the practice grass. You know,
anybody can make Mason Cole dropped the pick. He's supposed to bring one linebacker. Drop the ball. Hit him in the head.
Man. You can't drop the money.
Hit you in the face with it. He dropped the money. But then, what, 39 or 37?
No, 37, Riley. 37, Elijah Riley ended up getting it. Yeah.
So it looked like it was in a one robbery.
Riley was balling, though.
He played well. Like a one robbery, got him a nice pick. But, you know, picks make everything better. Picks make everything feel good.
Man. Picks and sacks, bro. Picks and sacks.
Made your whole game you played well. Like,
I missed 3 tackles. Let me get a sack, bro. Y'all ain't telling me nothing. Yeah,
I had a good game. Yeah. I got a pick.
Facts. Flash.
I thought Demar played good, though, on the other side. Demar played all right.
We could talk about him? I think, man, that's his style, too, though, bro. That's his style. He's a physical, one-hit, like, Like, that's what he does, man.
It looked like a good story, him coming back to Pittsburgh, but he was fit.
I would also say this, though. Like, the energy was good for him, and I thought for the crowd, you know, in stadium, man. When he first came out and stuff like that, gave the dudes a little way to the stand, stuff like that, man, and everybody in there.
How was that?
Yeah, like, it was a dope, like, it wasn't like a crazy ovation, but, you know, he gave a salute. Oh, that's Demar, you know what I'm saying? And anytime, like, I think his first tackle he made, the crowd gave him a nice little ovation as well, man. Because obviously, you know, he played here at Pitt. We know the story of everything that went down and stuff like that. And I feel like because it was a preseason game, nobody's tripping. If it was regular season, who knows? Preseason, they like, hey, man, no, it's all love. Everybody come here, kumbaya.
We cheering for you. It's all love. That's all right.
So I was like, that was definitely a vibe when I saw that part, though, bro. Absolutely.
He'll probably get embraced by everybody this year, but
except Cincy. You know,